Hello, 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 and welcome. We are here on, let me move so y'all can see. We are here. We're here. We're here. And all I had to do was ask Raven to move like a little bit, and you can see it because it's beautiful. But that's not my personality at all. I needed to do
No,
the
it's not.
reveal. We're we are here on
Okay.
Black Aftersun. And if you don't know what Aftersun is, it's the boring, not the boring, okay.
Ah!
It's the,
Not too much.
it's the part where they get on Love Island and they talk about the week. They have guest stars. It's not boring at all. People watch it. And I have the Love Island extraordinaire here with me. She has been dropping like Kendrick and Drake about a year ago. Raven from Bitch is Better. And I know that we share the same audience, but that doesn't stop me from asking her to come back on over here and give her thoughts on what has been happening on this here show. Listen, Love Island USA is it. Me, personally, I've been watching the USA one. I used to watch the UK one. Then something happened and I stopped watching it. Then they brought it to USA and I started watching it like on the second season when it was actually on live TV, and it was a
Mm-hmm.
shitty one that everyone was shit on and they hated it and all that good stuff. And I watched it in peace, and no one else watched it. And then obviously it picked up. It went to Peacock. The first season on Peacock wasn't all that bad or good. It was just mid. But then, baby, Tom Sandoval fucked Rachel Raquel, and it set us into a tailspin. And now we have a great show with a great host and messy little horny beings called Love Island USA on Peacock every day but Hump Day, which is
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday. This has been the first week I haven't commented. I've been mum silent on the podcast really about it, other than the fact that it was coming. And I would not rather share my first thoughts, interactions with anyone than Raven here. This aficionado, and I want to hear hers, even though I've been listening to her podcast. It's just a fun time to just, it just really feels like summer now that this is on. Do you not agree?
Yes, exactly. It's not a summer without Love Island. And so it feels like the official start to summer. Like I'm sure that there's a date for the official start to summer.
Yeah.
I don't know what it
It's
is.
like the
That
23rd,
the
I
official
think.
start for me
Yeah.
is when Love Island starts. So we're
Exactly,
in it.
baby.
I'm so happy. Nobody can bring me down.
We are so back, and it doesn't matter that everyone wants to say, oh, they stopped using the song, they didn't use the song, they don't play the song. I don't care. I came here
Can I
for love.
But can I say something? Like people
Yes.
don't like that's not like always been the song. It's like
Right.
they pick a song that time. They picked a different one this time. Like
Right.
everybody fucking relax. Listen, this is okay. I'm
Yes.
just getting this
Please.
disclaimer
Yes.
because I said this is my shit. I love Love Island so much. I have for so very long.
Yes.
And what I will not accept is any negativity, especially about foolishness on
Right.
this perfect show. Y'all
Right.
listen, they do that on Bravo. There's no way to stop that, right? I
Right.
can't you can't escape that. But over here
Can't. We're
at
gatekeeping.
Love Island, don't do that. Do not do that. I'm not even like getting on social media about it. Like I'm just doing my podcast because I
Because
don't
you're in
want to
your
see
bubble.
nothing stupid. Yes. Yes. I'm
You're
in my
in your
bubble. I'm having
bubble.
a great time. I'm not coming out. I'm
And
not
you
coming
came
out.
here for love.
I did. And I'm in love. I am
I
with
am too.
so many people.
I am too, and I'm having such a good time. And if you guys want to know why I'm floating in the air, it's because this I don't have a green
Because you're in
screen.
love.
I'm in love. I am in love, and I promise you, visuals and baby visuals is what you're gonna get. And also, when I do Black After Sun, I want to tell you guys, I cannot promise you that I'm going to drop an episode every time a new episode comes out, this is what you go to Bitch Is Better for. Make sure you stream. Make sure you pay for the Patreon. If you want the video episodes, make sure you go over there for the play-by-play coverage, because it's very important to keep updated with this. But what I'm going to do is I can promise you at least once a week and a little bit in the pop culture episode. I'll keep your thoughts in, but I'm going to be visiting whether she wants me to or not. I'm going to be like, hey, what time are you recording today? Because I have some thoughts, I have some feelings. So
Yeah.
I will be over there and she will be over here and Kendra will be here. And then also Who Asked Me podcast, and also so many other people who are covering this show. But
Mhm.
if you guys want to know why we are wearing sunglasses, it's because our future is so bright. We got to wear shades.
Okay.
I
Perfect.
gotta wear shades. Okay,
We're so stupid.
what movie is that from? That was from like the Goofy movie, right? I think it was
I
like the
don't
Goofy
know.
movie. I think it was a Goofy movie because it sounds. I remember it was like a whole. It was like a little song. It was like a little jig, and I thought that was so cool. Like when I was little, and I would put some shades on. Like my future's so bright. I gotta wear shades. You gotta say it just like that. Okay,
Look
obviously.
at my teeth when I smile. I don't have a green screen either. Everyone, just please, my teeth are not yellow or blue or green.
Yeah, they're blue. Like, what are you talking
I
about?
know.
It's like I feel this is so African American. Like, I don't know if you call it a cool pop, but we call it cool pops where I'm from. Like when
Uh-huh.
you eat a cool pop and
Honey
like the
dripper.
color just
Mhm.
stays on your tongue and your teeth, and you can feel the fucking silver cap that you're gonna get forming.
And you know what? That's so summer. So it's actually
Exactly.
perfect.
And fucking Calvin Harris's Summer is playing in the background. God.
Yeah, set the scene.
Okay, so obviously we are going to talk about the original cast and how we
Mhm.
felt about them when we first saw them. And then we'll go
Okay.
back and do an update on how we feel about them now.
Okay.
That's just general, like how we feel. And then we'll get into commentary, we'll get into married, we'll get into black sense, we'll get into it
Perfect.
all.
Perfect.
Obviously, we got to start with the most famous person on there. They're trying to act like he's not who he is. If you have been on social media in any capacity, it's not just a TikTok thing. You have seen Ace teaching people from like Pakistan, people in wheelchairs, people in every kind of community, races, sizes, all over the world, connecting people. Ace Green, the short king,
Mhm.
he is on here, and I only found that out like when they dropped the cast, and I'm like, wait, Ace, light skin Ace, this Ace, and I did not know he was this fine. Like,
Uh, well, I didn't know who he was before. Kendrick had to
how?
tell me. And I don't know. I guess I just don't be on TikTok like that. I don't see my algorithm is
Me
it's
either.
fucked up, okay? Um, but yeah, it was not coming across in his videos. So seeing
Yeah,
him in action, I was like, "Oh, I
right.
thought this was a cutie patootie on my hands, but he's fine as hell."
No, he
Okay.
is fine as
Yeah.
then I also want to, because me and Kendrick did touch on it a little bit. Kendrick came on this podcast and said the man was 4'10". This
You know
was
Kendrick likes to tell a lie.
and to be
Shots
fair,
fired.
he went on Google and I think Chat GPT for some
Oh,
reason
see, you
said,
can't you can't
and
go
I'm
by
like,
that.
I
Mm-mm.
know that he's shorter, he's not over 6 foot, but 4'10" absolutely sounded like that's how tall Snooki is. And I'm like, I don't think for Love Island USA. I know that we've made steps ahead. I'm still
Yeah.
waiting for like a thicker girl to come on,
Mhm.
like to keep on more darker women and stuff like that. But I just don't think that we as a society are at the point where we're casting a 4'10" man. I
No,
think
you're right.
what he said is that he's 5'10". And I don't think that he's 5'10" either, because if I'm looking at him next to girls and boys, he's giving like 5'8"
Well, yeah,
max.
because a 5'10" is you are not a short king if you're 5'10. And if he's calling himself a short king, yeah, he's probably 5'8". I think that makes more
And that's
sense.
being generous. And
Yeah, he's probably 5'7".
it's actually okay though because he's real fine. Not
Yeah,
only
and
is
he's
he
funny.
he's funny, and also like he takes care of his family, and
Mhm.
you can tell that he's there and he actually really is open. Like he was down for like he actually likes hmm
He came
how
here
can I
for
say
love,
that?
and he really doesn't have a type because
He
they
don't
love to
have
say
no
that,
type
but
exactly, but he
they
means
do.
it.
Yeah.
Right. Like Jeremiah was very clear, like he has a
Oh
type.
my god.
We'll get there, child. First impression, I was like, wow, he's finer than I thought he was. He's younger than I thought he was also. And I'm just
Mhm.
so glad that, he's a dance company owner. And I think that's what we
Yeah.
absolutely hell yeah. Okay. Austin.
Oh, brother.
First
Okay.
impression, obviously there's stuff out on social media. He's
Mhm.
actually from where me and Aaron are, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And I can
Oh,
tell
no.
you from reporting live from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. Message received.
Yeah.
Message received.
Okay.
Mhm.
But putting that aside, what was your
And I did put that aside, and I still did not like him. And
thank
you're
you.
talking about once we got in the villa and we saw them in action, right? Not just
Right.
seeing them on Instagram. Yeah,
No, in the villa.
just not for me.
Like coupling up.
Not my ministry.
Right.
He looks like a dweeb and he sounds like one too. So I was like, no, there's nothing there.
If anyone else down here, like listening or watching, is from South Florida, what fucking accent is that? Because I know everyone tells me it just depends on like who I'm talking to, what mood I'm in. Like if you piss me off, I get very like Carisha Young Miami, obviously, like
Oh,
how
I
I
love
sound.
that.
In general, I always get you talk like a white girl, you talk like a white girl. Like,
Me too.
and then sometimes yeah. And then sometimes like I'll talk with like my mom and it's just like regular, like, a little bit of southern like not southern accent, like a little bit of southern accent. But
Yeah.
I don't know where he's from in Fort Lauderdale. Like no one speaks like this in South Florida. And I don't even it's like half surfer boy, half like whatever Morgan Wallen sounds like whenever he takes that fucking dick out of his mouth that he calls a microphone. It's just like weird.
Hmm.
He's
It's very
weird.
weird. I want him to shut up.
Weird. And yeah, okay. Bell A.
Beldasha.
What the I want to know if that
Okay.
is her God-given birth certificate name.
It's not. It's not. So I read
Thank you.
that her okay, so like her middle name starts with an A, and that's where the A is coming from. Her first name. So she's doing some weird shit basically. I think her name is Isabel or something like that. Is it Isabel Ann or something? I can't remember. But I was like, "Oh, well, why wouldn't you just you're reaching if you want to be called Bella, just spell it the correct
Spell it
way. Don't be
Bella.
weird about it. This is for attention."
When she first came in, I thought body T, surfer girl,
Oh, she looks
young,
yeah, great.
she's gorgeous. Like this is Love Island. I
Yes,
came here
exactly.
for love. Like,
And it's her. And
and
you're
it's
like,
her.
all the guys are gonna love her because this is
Exactly.
yes,
Like
she's it.
she is the type, like to a
Mm-hmm.
T.
Yep.
Second day, I was like, what am I? Maybe it's just me. What am I hearing?
Yeah.
I was like, I just left it. I left it as it is.
Uh-huh.
Third day, I'm like, this bitch has a black scent. Like, no one can tell me other. And then I finally saw someone else picked it up on threads. They were like,
Uh-huh.
what the fuck is up with
No, I'm
Bella's
glad you're
accent?
saying it because I was like, what is that as well? But I was like, I'm gonna let her live. I need to see a little bit more. But there's no explaining. I mean,
You want to know my theory?
tell me, please.
Okay, so my theory, I don't even know what the fuck is on my face. Oh my god. Okay. I put like a bunch of moisturizer on my face before I got on camera. And then I just took these out of the fucking like I took these out of the places where I keep my shades at. Okay, but
Mhm.
anyways, so my theory is she came in by herself, and then it was like I think that was the second episode. Julissa left,
Yeah.
and then she was just left with Shelly and Alandria.
Mhm.
So I think she got around Shelly and Alandria because back home she had a black boyfriend. So the real her came out, and so she
Uh-huh.
got comfortable because she was with her sisters,
I
and now we hear it, and she doesn't know that we're like, hey, what the fuck?
because that's the real her. She's like B Rad from Melvin's Most Wanted. She's
And
like,
I'm just
this is
like, what
me.
the
This
hell
is
is
me. I
going
don't.
on?
Yeah, you're right. I love that theory, and I think you're correct. I'm gonna roll
She
with that
she
because
code
she.
switched, but the opposite of it. Like,
I've never seen anything like it.
and I'm like, you know what? I'll let you live. And
At least she's being herself.
yeah, like you know what? I got some friends like that too. So I don't know where you were raised. And then I saw that
Mhm.
she had a black boyfriend. So I'm like, he probably lets her say the N word. So, all right, but she's not dumb enough,
But
for us
at
to bring it up like Jaleesa. So
exactly, she's not saying it on no
that's
damn
why I'm letting her
podcast.
live.
Uh-huh.
Exactly, my nigga.
Yeah.
All right, so on on you guys. Okay, on to Shelly. Love her, would die for
Oh,
her.
obsessed.
Obsessed, baddest bitch, top
I've
top
ever
three ever,
seen,
top three ever,
ever, and all of them. USA, UK, Australia, France, all of them. I don't care.
top
All of
three.
them.
Y'all like, yeah, still waiting for someone worthy of her, and I'm not seeing it. I mean, like
Oh,
Ace might be, I guess, he's a good
worthy
contender. He's a good contender, but not necessarily worthy, because I feel like as
for
we
love.
bring
Mm-mm.
bombshells in, might change a little bit. But right now, I'm just like, I understand why and she likes girls too, so it's like absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
Yes, we
Let's
fucking
bring
love it.
a gay bitch in there and turn it out.
Please,
Let's
please. We'd
bring
love to see more of that.
Have you been watching? You don't even need to watch Basketball Wives to know.
Yes.
But let's
Yes and
bring
yes.
in Mimi's ex. Let's bring
Oh,
in
Ty,
Ty Young
yes.
and turn her.
Oh, please.
Let's really light the villa up.
Uh-huh.
Okay, like love her immediately. She's also
Yep.
from Orlando, or
And still
rep
do.
Orlando. Okay, Huda, Huda, Huda,
Huda.
Huda. Okay, Huda. First
Oh.
impression, not how we feel now. First
Mm-hmm.
impression, I'm like, Mama gotta have a life too. I know
Yeah.
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
When Jeremiah was like, "What's the other room for?" Which is what a weird question that was. Like, have you not met someone who just simply had a 2-bedroom apartment?
Not at that age. No.
Okay, so it was right to be
We can
suspicious
yeah, we can't
in
pay
this
for it. No.
society, in
At
this
25,
economy.
yeah, like,
He
what do
was
you
like,
have that for?
he was like, "Girl, the tariffs."
Yeah, exactly.
I would have been like, I don't know, like my dog or something. But as soon as I don't blame her for waiting.
I
So,
do.
oh, you do? Okay, so
I do.
you thought that was a conversation starter.
Maybe not a conversation starter like the first night, but when he asked what was the second room for, I'm like, just fucking tell him. Don't
Uh-huh.
keep dragging this out. It's just gonna make it weirder, you know?
Oh.
I don't know. He's not really getting to know you because you're a mother. That's a big part of you. Just fucking tell him. And if he doesn't
Mhm.
like it, then he can go. No need to waste your time. That's how I was thinking.
Okay. I was thinking like I just want him to get to know me for me first, and obviously this is a very fine ass man, so I want to
Mhm.
trap him with my personality and other things before I tell him
And
what's
she
going
did.
on.
That was
Exactly.
her plan too. Y'all were on the same page.
So who the girl, I get it.
She said that's what she does. And I said, okay, well,
Like, girl, I
you're
was
right.
not familiar with your game, but now I am.
Uh-huh.
Okay, speaking of Jeremiah,
But I
you know,
can't stand her now.
no, not yet.
Are we doing that
We're still,
later? Okay.
yeah,
Sorry.
just
Cut
first
that.
impression. First impression. Well, could you not stand her from the beginning?
No, I liked her a lot.
Okay, liked her a lot. Me too.
Yeah, I was like, oh yes, absolutely.
Me too. Okay, Jeremiah. I just thought that he was a beautiful man. Raw next question,
Gorgeous.
but
Absolutely.
no personality.
There's nothing there.
Nothing. Just empty,
Nothing there.
empty between the eyes and ears, and that's okay because
It
his
is.
occupation is a, you know what, a model. So,
What do you want from him? He's doing his
um,
job.
exactly. That's not much there. Not much to say. Nicolas. This
Oh, I
one's got a little.
love. He's beautiful too. Wow. Wow. Wow.
At
Yes.
first, I was like, this one's got a little sweetness to it. I don't think that now, but nurse,
I
beautiful,
Oh, the nurse part too. I was like, oh, he's an
and
angel.
also
Are you
the
kidding
way
me?
that, yeah, also the way that he was talking, I was like, okay.
Yes.
Alandria,
Oh, favorite. She was my number one from. I was like, yeah, she's at the top of my list. Okay.
between her
There's
and Shelly, I was like, we are so back.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Look at the
Amazing.
bazongas on her. That's
Exact.
your word. Jesus.
Thank you.
Wow.
Didn't want to say it,
Well,
but I'm
someone
so
had
glad you
to.
did because I
Okay.
like
Respectfully.
respectfully. And then I also just thought that she was so funny when she was like, I never laugh at a man's jokes. I'm like, exactly.
Exactly.
Because
She
men,
could she gets it. You can't laugh at them. You
right,
can't do anything to make them feel good, really.
right. And men are rarely funny. Rarely. Um
Rarely.
Taylor.
Okay.
Taylor from the beginning, I like that he was country, very
Mhm.
in, very
Mhm.
cowboy Carter. I like
Yeah.
that he owned horses and cows and land and shit.
Mhm. Mhm.
So I was like, and he was country and he was goofy.
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
what did you think?
Yeah, I was like, okay, Southern, don't like I understand the cowboy thing and he's not like just doing it for show, like
He's
that's
about
his
that life.
job. Yeah, so I don't love that because I feel like he would be trying to push that on me and no. Um
Right.
but I was like, he's cute. I was trying to put him with Alandria from the beginning because the
Right.
Southern thing,
They're
right?
both country as hell.
Yeah, I was like, this is cute. This is cute. And he looked a lot better to me in action as well than he did like on Instagram. So I was like, okay,
I
okay.
just never got there with
Yeah.
him, I'll be honest.
You
Like,
didn't?
I was like, oh, okay. So that's our free pass. We got a short king and we got,
He's cute.
you
He's
know,
a little skinny for, but it's okay. It's okay.
yeah. Okay. Um,
Taylor, Kaya doesn't see it for you, sweetie. It's okay. I'm still
especially we,
here.
ooh, I can't, okay. Um, Ulisa Escobar.
Oh, brother. That seashell bikini
That,
pissed me off in ways that cannot
thank you.
I just can't even explain it to you. I
Thank you.
can't. Even if I didn't the N-word aside, I was
And
like,
that's a
"Is she
lot to put
serious?"
aside. I was
It
just
is.
still like,
It is. And I said, "Are you serious?" And the most offensive part, the bikini, not the N-word, is
yeah,
that she thought this shit was cute.
it
She
was
was like,
cute.
"Oh, I'm gonna kill him with
It
this."
wasn't just like a gag during,
What?
it wasn't just a gag during filming or anything. She
No,
put
she's
that, she was
serious.
like, no, make that actually my profile pic for,
She said, "This is the
like, this is
one."
how I want to look. This is
Hmm.
the impression I want to give off. Piss me
It's
the fuck off.
childish. That looks like something for a child, and you're 4'10. We get it. You want everyone to know that, but like you're taking it too far now, you know?
Yes. And I was done with it. Like done with it. And also just her in general, Butterface, don't care. Like
Okay.
in word aside, like just Butterface. Sorry.
I
Um
didn't think that. I was like, if she wasn't a horrible person,
mhm.
I was like, oh yeah, yeah, she's all right. But
When I
yeah,
you
I
know, the
couldn't, I
only thing that I
couldn't.
can say is like when she got in there and she was trying to mix things up and she tried to
That
get
pissed me off.
Ace, I was like, okay, she's here to play the game, but still Butterface.
Yes.
But she was. Let's just get into how we think about them now,
Perfect.
and then
Thank
we'll
you.
get into the bombshells. Obviously, like
Great.
she got out. If you guys don't know, she was using the N word, huge trumper, like all the terrible things that you can think about a person.
Mm-hmm.
Look at her right there, Cuban from Miami,
Mm-hmm.
and mind you, I'm
And
in
it,
South Florida,
mm-hmm.
and he won there.
Mm-hmm.
So be clear.
You connect the
But a
dots.
lot of
Yeah.
people are regretting it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So glad we got her out, and I was like, we did it. Bullying works.
It does. It's so effective, and we used it for good and not for evil, you know?
Exactly.
So I'm happy with what we did.
Okay. So obviously, I think that we have to get into what we hate the most.
What
I
we
want
hate or
you
who we hate.
what and
'Cause
who.
oof. All right.
Like I'll start off. What I hate the most so far.
Mm-hmm.
Mom and dad. Cut that shit. At first I was like, "Oh, she's a lover girl. It's cute." But when she I don't know if it was like the first teardrop. I could like I guess whatever when she got offended by Alondria, I was just like
That pissed me off.
it pissed me off, but I'm like I'll give you the benefit of the doubt cuz some people are just sensitive like that. She's a mom. She's also lying about having a baby. Like she's got a lot on her plate. Like that would she might have just taken it to because she's like, bitch, I have so much going on. And now one of the fan favorites also don't like me. Like I was just trying to be a girl's girl. So I'm like, okay,
It
enough
was too,
now.
it was so she's just, yeah, she annoyed me there. Like, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Nobody cares like this except for you and Jeremiah. We just got here. You relax. I don't, that's the shit that I hate.
That's the what I hate too. The absolute most I fucking hate that. I understand that she's a lover girl. I understand that they want to be together. I understand that it's early in their relationship and they want to explore. But it's just if you're that sure, go home together.
Exactly. Get out of here because you're wasting our time. But they can't do that because Jeremiah is here to win. He actually doesn't care. And he let it slip. He let it slip. And
That
when you do that, you've fucked yourself. I don't know. Okay. Season maybe 3 or 4 of Love Island UK. I can't remember. There was a guy,
Mhm.
Theo, on there, and he
Okay.
did some of the same shit. He said something about winning, and he talked about it quite a bit, and everyone in there was like, "What? What the fuck?" And then he was out of there. So don't do that because I think, like, I know I forget all the time that there's money to be won at the end. But since he keeps bringing it up, I'm like, oh hell no, because that's not what we're here for. We came here for love. It's in the song. It's in the
did he
song. They
not
didn't.
hear
He
it?
was like, they didn't bring the song back this season, so maybe they forgot.
Well, did he not see my Instagram posts? Oh yeah, they take their phones.
I guess
But
not.
still,
Well, that's way fucked up. Jeremiah,
you
I
should be
don't like that
following me.
shit.
You
Yeah.
should be
And you
following me.
should figure out how to get a hold of someone's phone because
Exactly. Are you
we
fucking
don't
kidding me?
like this. You're playing a game and I'm on to you. And you think that we're going to be like, oh, so cute. They've been together since the beginning. I
Nope.
hate that. That's another thing that I hate. I don't want to see a day one couple. That's boring. And y'all aren't even interesting. And she was hiding a baby from you. That should be interesting, but it's not. It's not enough. It's not enough.
Thank you.
At least
Like,
make a scene about it if you're going to, you know
God,
what I mean?
I love you so much. Exactly. Like, it's also, it makes me like, I want a single mom to win in
Yeah.
general. Like I was thinking, I'm like, oh, she's a single mom, she's young, girl, your life is just starting. Like, don't worry about it. Like, you know what? I hope she wins. They are a cute couple together. I can see them out on the outside together. But it's like we are week one, and it would be one thing if like they were like not just trying not to explore outside of their relationship, but it was her acting like an ass towards the new bombshell. Hold on. Is it Amara
Amaya.
La Negra? Amaya. Amaya La Negra.
Mhm.
Amaya came in. She was a bombshell with Hannah. They came into that recent like game that they were doing where they had to do like the
Mhm.
home run and all that good stuff. And like it was her being so nasty towards her, and also Jeremiah just being so stiff. I'm sorry. One
So
of y'all have
Jeremiah,
to.
I need one of them going because this is so stupid. It's like,
It pissed
play
me
the
off.
fucking game. This
Yeah.
is Love Island. This is a part of it. She is a bombshell. She's just doing what she's supposed to do. I don't know what you want from her. And then to circle back to the mom and dad thing, it's like,
Yeah.
no one's calling you that.
Who
Only
said
you're
that?
doing that.
I've been watching. No one
And
said that.
no one said it. And again, it's week one. So for you guys, they're sitting there being like, "Oh, we're the top. We're number one." Like, who told you that? Who said that to you? Quickly, let me know. Because by my calculations, it's not.
Do
Y'all
you
are
know you
actually
have
at the
30
bottom.
minutes?
Okay.
Do you know how
Don't.
fast we got you, Lisa, out? Like, you didn't say the N word yet, but guess what? He already said that he would probably leave you for a big booty Latina. And
Mhm.
you are literally talking about how you're just a lover girl. This is not the place for a lover girl. Bella, okay, Bella, when she only kissed someone on the cheek, she pissed me off with that a little bit.
That pissed me
But
off.
then I saw how Huda was acting. And I'm like, actually, you know what, Bella, you and your black scent, you can stay, because she turned it out during the baseball tournament and she
She
turned
did. I
into
was
a
so
real
happy.
freak hoe.
Yes. Yep.
She made her knees
Freak
touch her
hose.
elbows.
Freak. Yep.
Thank you. So I was like, you know what? Bella and her accent can stay. Huda and
Mhm.
Jeremiah, since you guys are in love, I think that this would be really cute off screen.
It would be so adorable if you guys were like, we actually love each other so much. We don't need to stay here. We found what we came here for. We came
Right.
here for love. We found it. So we're going to leave and make space for other people
Who want to
who
be here?
came here to do the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do
Yeah.
that.
Because guess
That would be
what?
the ultimate show of love. Mhm.
Now I'm not voting for them. Like I'm like I
I
don't
was
care.
never going to vote for them, is the thing, but now I'm super not going to do it. I'm going to vote. I'm going to vote against you. I'm going to get a phone for my baby and create an account in his name just so I can have another vote.
Oh
Okay?
my god, not Miles voting.
I'm going to, yes,
It's gonna
yes,
just
because
be
Miles feels the same.
what my mama said.
Hmm.
Oh god. Oh, we talked about Miles on the episode with Kendrick. I told Kendrick that I was going to teach Miles magic. So
Oh, no, you fucking not. Oh, no, no, absolutely not. My child can do anything he wants except magic. I There will be no magic in this home. Oh my God, that would be torture. Imagine he's one of those kids that's like,
yeah,
"Can you get me a magic kit?
he's
Can you
gonna
take
be
me
like,
to a magic show?" I feel
pick
like,
a
no.
card, any card. That's gonna be his first words. His first sentence is gonna be pick a card, any card.
that, that would be just my luck. And I'll be like, Kaya.
Because we talked about how I want to be a 40-year-old magician and
I
how
know
that's
you
gonna
do.
like,
I don't,
put our friendship on, edge.
it
So I was
is.
like, you know what?
It's
She'll
gonna
come on
be
the trip.
strained.
She'll come on the trip to Vegas because we watched Basketball Wives and they had a magician on there. And I'm like, I want to get trained by that guy in Vegas.
Oh
Like,
God.
and then Kendrick was like, oh, I'm gonna be in the casino. And then I'm like, yo,
Uh-huh.
Raven will probably be in her room because she doesn't like magic. She doesn't fuck with it. But I was like, you know what?
Damn,
Who I
I
can
can't be at
bring
the pool. I gotta be at
I
my
said who I
dream.
can bring is Miles. And, Miles is gonna learn the trick of the trade, but that's neither
Oh,
here nor there.
no.
But yeah, they need to get off of the show. I'm like done with it. Like I hate it.
Through
And
with it.
I
Yeah.
understand not being open to a certain extent, but when you have your face turned up to a beautiful woman making out with you because you known a bitch who lied about having a baby for a week, yeah, get the fuck out of my
And
face.
see, yeah, and see, and that's like the real show that he's like, no, I came in here and I decided I'm going to stay with whoever I coupled up with from the beginning,
Right.
and we're gonna go all the way and win. Cause I'm sorry, like this is Love Island. The
Right.
girl lied to you for
Right.
a few days. You guys are mom and dad. You have no idea. She was being literal when she said that shit, and you didn't even know it. And you're just gonna pretend like it's all fine. You aren't even a little bit annoyed. Like, damn,
No,
you didn't
because
tell me. You know, there
even
was
on the
no pushback. There was zero pushback, and I just don't think that's realistic.
cliffhanger though, I did think that he was like, damn. Like I feel like in his
Yeah,
mind he was like, well, fuck, I just been on the wrong horse, but it's too
exactly. But I
late.
got to see this through.
It's too late because if we win this, as soon as Kendrick pointed out, did he just say if we win this? And I'm like, I didn't, what? And then I was on threads and
Hmm.
someone was like, he's talking about winning. I'm like, yeah, no, he cannot win.
He
Cannot
won't.
win. He
He won't.
cannot. Like, he cannot. Okay, so who do you hate the most out of the girls and the boys?
I hate Huda the most out of the girls. I like the rest of the girls, so I only hate her actually. Um and then the boys, I my answer should be Austin, right? But in my world he doesn't exist. So I
Yeah,
just
like we're
ignore
talking
him.
about looking on
So
the show. Yeah.
actually it's Charlie. I hate him
Why
because
do you hate him?
I'll tell you, because he's a whiny little baby. And this is another thing that I hate that people do on Love Island. When they get in there and they're like, oh my God, I'm so sad. I'm trying to be positive, but there's no one in here for me. What am I going to do? Like, they're not going to bring in 100 fucking bombshells. Someone's coming tomorrow, Charlie. Quit your crying. You were a bombshell. Don't piss me off. And he just like I also like
Go ahead.
you're from the UK. Why are you on this one? You know? I don't like it when they
Because
do
he's
that.
not hot enough for the UK one. Um like but I
He
like
said it,
him.
not
Like
me.
he's my type. He's like he
What
has
do you
a
like? Oh, because of how he looks, or I mean,
how he
because I don't think he
looks.
has a personality either.
I don't think no, nothing there.
He has an accent, lucky
He
for
has an
him.
accent. That's what gets me. And he's a little bit ugly, but he's also hot. And that's what I like about it. Like
Okay, fair.
his eye, he has like a unibrow, but it's not really
The
a
eyebrows are
unibrow
good.
technically. And
Hmm.
then he also like just how he kind of like acts and like he has no personality, but when he came and like he took Shelly to the room and he was just like, "Hey," and I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like it was like if you guys ever went on Wattpad and you read those like stories, those fantasy stories about being kidnapped by One Direction, and they like pointed to you in the crowd and they're like, "That's what makes you beautiful," and they pointed at you and they took you
Uh-huh.
backstage and you pretty much like had a fucking like a rendezvous with Harry Styles. That's what he reminds
Okay.
me of, like in my head.
Okay.
It's like if I went to the One Direction concert,
And he
One
pointed, and
Direction
then he
pointed at one of them pointed at me and like I was chosen. Like I was the groupie. And we like,
okay.
I don't know, kind of like lived a life together in the UK. We have a flat in London. I mean, I have a
Not a
passport.
flat.
You know, like I'm flying back and forth. He's meeting my family. I'm meeting his family. I'm explaining what seasonings are. I it's just I don't know. I can just see us together. Like and then
Well,
he was
let me
letting
make
me
some
handle.
calls. Yeah,
Thank
I
you.
think we should get you in the villa.
Thank you. Like I think that I have aged out of the villa technically, but you
No,
know, we're black. So
no, you haven't.
Raven
I
said that
mean,
I could go in the villa.
by my rules, you probably have. I don't even know how old you are.
I'm like a
But
little
they
like remember when who's that black guy, the
no,
fine
please
black
don't do
guy,
this.
the fine black guy who was like, I'm not going back to Love Island UK. Like call me Unc.
Oh, Soko.
He was like,
Woo!
call me Unc.
Oh
He's
my God.
so woo
That's the
no.
finest man that has ever graced our screens. It's not gonna get better than Ovi.
When
Period.
I
It's Ovi
say
and Shelly. Oh my
oh,
God.
just let me watch.
Please.
When
I
I
need that.
say with
I
Obi, I
need to
don't care
see
if I
it.
was 40 fucking five. I would show up. Like, hey.
I'm married. I would show up. I'm kidding. I'm
She just kidding. But
I'm
just in
kidding.
general,
Joke.
like it's summer. It's like she came here for love. Okay, period. Obi is so like they would have to get one of those dog collars and shock my neck to get me away from him. Like
Yes, that.
me all summer barking at niggas like rock.
As you should. As you should.
Okay, so you hate Charlie and you hate Huda. The
Yeah.
girls, I think, I like the new
Yeah. Who do you
bombshell.
hate?
I like the new bombshell Hannah. How do you?
Oh, yeah. Hannah's cute.
I think she's literally Barbie. Love her.
Mm-hmm.
Amaya, I think that I love how she spiced things up. She said Jeremiah
Mm-hmm.
has a mouth, so Jeremiah can tell me himself that he has a
I
mouth.
know that's right.
Period. I think, and even though I liked her when she first came in,
hmm
Sierra, I'm not feeling her. I don't know why. Me
Um,
and her just don't click. I don't know why.
I like her. She's cute and she's nice, right? But it feels like she really came here for love, you know? Cuz she's trying to be locked down with Nick as well now, and it's like get to know Sierra. Come here, sweetie. You have to talk to the other boys. You've got to do that because you see how Nick is moving. It's looking a little shaky. I don't know what's gonna happen.
But Nick is
So
playing the
yeah.
game.
Oh, I
Nick
love Nick.
Nick is
I
playing the
love
game
Nick.
exactly how it's supposed to be played. And I love how I think Nick Ace, who's the third boy? I think it's Nick and Ace who are really Nick Ace and I guess I'll give Taylor that. Like he's not too no, because he
Taylor's
pissed me
not
off
as
when he
loud
stood
about
up.
it.
No, when he
He
stood
did?
up though, remember when he stood up when they were like, "Oh, if you want a chance with the newbie," and Taylor just stood up out of clean fucking nowhere, and I'm like, "Your ass,
You were like, how dare you?
especially with a you and your fucking honky tonk look like professional Fortnite playing country ass braids, exhibit ass braids. Sit your fucking ass down now and don't piss me off."
Oh, I wasn't mad at him for that, but that is hilarious. So it's like, okay, well, if that's what you want to do, but people
I
are
hope
taking
that
notes.
activated Olin. I hope
Taking
that activated
notes.
Olin. You know, like
It
that.
did. And she was like, okay, noted. Got it.
With
Got it.
okay, yeah, those are the two that I hate.
Okay.
Ariana's looks.
Oh,
That first night when she came in,
ass out. So good.
ass 40-inch bust down, but hers was blonde.
Yes.
And I was like, exactly. And then
And that did not come from Jay-Z Styles. Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to,
Cut it.
no, because if everyone's talking about it, then I don't know. I don't know. Uh, love it. I can't wait till she comes back. Like, okay, the games have been extreme. Like, I feel like if I played that game, I would get mono. Like, my immune system is not strong enough for any of the games that they're playing. But I just
No,
love
yeah.
seeing people like just get turned out and absolutely animalistic. I feel like this is what we're here for. I feel
hmm
like these games are fun. The home run game is fun. Where do you right now, if you had to choose people to go all the way to the end, you can choose two men and two women to go to the end. They don't have to be with each other in general. Who
Oh,
would you
okay, okay.
choose?
Um, ooh, okay. Ace and
Yes.
Nick,
Yes.
because they're doing the right things. And
Soulmate.
then
Yeah.
oh, Yo.
Eh, You just
Shelly and
keep
Alandria, but I really, Bella is like, okay, like she's on my radar now. Um,
after
but
she
it's got to be Shelly and
finally
Alandria.
after she finally like got started and turned Nick's head during that game, I was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, I see you, Belle.
Right, because now you're playing. Now you're here. Before it's like, ooh, a kiss on the cheek. Like, girl, grow up. Don't do
No, she
this. This
saw
is Love
that too.
Island.
She
Yeah,
saw that too. And she was like, wait, I have to show these, like, listen, I got a black boyfriend back at home. Like, you
she
guys
said,
are
I better act
not.
like it. Yeah. So, yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. I think that for me, it would be Nick and Ace. And I fear Shelly and Electric. Like, I don't know what to tell you guys.
That's what it is after week 1. We need to do this every week. Not that
Yes, this is the
I'm
only way
pushing
that
my
I'm
way
gonna
into.
be.
I'm doing Black Aftersun every week over here with Kaya, and we're gonna check in and do this
Hell
every
yes.
time. Forget everyone else.
Hell
Just
yes.
kidding. It's not nice. You can
No,
have other
what are you
guests,
talking about?
obviously, but
Like, hell yeah.
that's what I think. Yeah, yeah.
And then, like, okay, so then realistically, who do we think? Because we're recording this before, okay, it's Sunday.
Mhm.
Tonight, there's going to be a recoupling. I believe someone,
Tonight.
yes. And Ian is just so funny. Like, he just be saying shit,
I love
and
him.
no one stops him.
No, they don't. Can you imagine? He's just wherever the fuck he is recording this shit, having the time of his life. That's got to be so fun. He just says whatever he wants.
I don't know. I feel like he's
I
somewhere
wanted.
in a fucking trap house, like with a fucking needle in his arm. Like, so I we paid tariffs on the British boy. And I'm like, what's going on? Where are you? Are you okay? And it's so funny and unhinged, but are you okay?
No, he's not
And I think
okay.
he does okay, wait, before we even get to, I want to ask you if you're going to watch UK, which starts on the 9th, I believe.
Duh. That's my
Okay,
number one love.
simple,
That's my
simple.
true love.
She's watching UK, obviously. But who do you think is going to get the boot? I think that someone has to go tonight, right? One or two people have
They're
to go.
doing a recoupling tonight, and I think so. I definitely could have done some counting and figured it out, but for drama purposes, I was like, "Ooh, I don't know. Is someone going to get dumped? Are they not?" Like, but it's been a week, so somebody should be getting dumped.
Who do
But I
you
don't know if
think
you listen
is
to
going
setup.
to get dumped?
I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know. It could
if I
be
had a
Sierra.
gun to your face,
Whoa! Oh my
because I want to get you
god!
to answer this hypothetical question.
You didn't even say a gun to my head. You said to my face. That's extra aggressive. It doesn't have to be in my face. Can you put it to my temple, please?
Okay, I'll just put it to your toe, like your little toe.
Well, that's not scaring me enough. I don't really
Okay.
need that toe.
See, this is why you can't fuck with a bitch like Raven. She's gonna get, like, if you guys get robbed and she feels like she can take the robber, she's gonna get you guys shot. So just make sure,
No, it's not true. It's not
like,
true. I'm so scared of everything. I'm just
listen,
talking shit
you
now.
could
No, I
rob me
need
with
it
an
for
ant.
balance.
You could rob me with a lizard, like, and
I'll
I
give you
win.
whatever you want. I'm gonna cancel the cards anyway. You're not gonna get too far.
Also, me
Here,
personally, I'm broke. So, okay,
you
if
say
I
insufficient funds. Sorry.
if I had a
You should
gun,
have asked me before you robbed me.
like what? Like, obviously,
Good
$1 million
cheers.
pussy, but like, hey, don't rob me with that now. Okay, so
No.
gun to temple. Who do you think? That should be the
Thank
thing.
you.
That should be the thing that we end each Black After Sun with. Gun to
Okay.
temple. Who do you think has to leave the villa? I will tell you first, straight off. I think it's going to be Amaya,
Oh,
and not because I don't like her, because I do. I just don't see any of the guys really interested in her like that.
okay. Um, that's true
Because I
because
feel like
Jeremiah's not with it, and
Austin has his eye turned to Hannah.
but so does Charlie. They
True,
both they were making out on the dock. And the thing is,
true.
are they gonna do the thing where I mean, because, but who knows? They're always mixing shit up, right?
Right.
They should let the bombshells choose first. That's what they generally do. Like, okay, you,
Right.
um, the girls choose, and then we'll go along with the rest of
Uh-huh.
the recoupling, where the boys would choose, right? Because there's too many girls.
There's too many girls. It ha-
But if they don't do it like that, I don't know what's gonna happen. Because who would Amaya choose, right?
she
Would she
wants
choose
Jeremiah.
Jeremiah and fuck shit up? Oh my
Heck,
god.
that's what she's there for. That's my
I
thing.
would die. I would die, Amaya. Hannah, I think she would choose Charlie.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, okay, so do you think that Austin is going to stick with Shelly though? Because Ace seems to be interested in Shelly,
Amaya.
but also Amaya.
I don't know. Ace is a wild card. No pun
That's the
intended. Like
thing.
he is
That's the
like
thing. Look, that's his
I don't
name.
know. Because he's also here for the experience. He's trying to make sure
Right.
he's like, this is Love Island. We're doing it all. So honestly,
Exactly.
I wouldn't put it past him
And
to
bitch, I don't
choose
need this
her.
money. I made that on TikTok in a month. Like, give
Exactly.
the money
But
to
I
Jeremiah.
would
Stinking ass. Oh, sorry.
I don't see Shelly getting left out to dry. I feel like somebody would choose, like
Yeah.
probably Austin would anyway, right? To like the friendship couple, you keep her around. But if
Right.
Shelly somehow ended up gone, Ace, I'm on your ass.
Right.
Um, hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Just said, was that not what? Did gun to face? Who do you
Oh,
think?
I forgot that I was being okay. Say it again. Threaten me again.
Gun to face. Gun to face.
No.
Gun to temple. If you had to choose who you thought would get the bounce today at the recoupling, who is getting the bank head bounce?
Hmm.
Make this
Yeah,
sign.
I don't know. Something is telling me Sierra.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn. That would be crazy because her and Nick have chemistry and they like
they
the
do.
pictures that they take in, that's the pictures I want to take with somebody's
The
son this summer.
Oh my god, I know. I'm like, where's the nearest photo booth?
Right? Like that's so
They're
high.
getting it is, and they're spending a lot of time in there.
Right. And then
But
and also him and Bele, like they are also like once she he's like and
that's
I
the
love
thing
Nick.
that
Like I love Nick. He'll go to the boys and he'll be like, okay, guys, honestly, I was like 73-27.
he's
Right
pissing me
now,
off with that. I'm like, that's enough of that, Nick. I'm not gonna continue doing this math with you, okay? Stop saying numbers at me. That's the
and
thing though. I feel like he's had this time with Sierra already, right? And they're
uh-huh,
making out all over the place, but he's
right,
just getting started with Bella and he's like, I
right.
want more of that. I need more of that.
And
Like
then
he's dying
remember,
for it.
I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was like the second episode or third episode where he was about to leave Bella and
Hmm.
he was like, I don't know, but I also like a girl who seems like she's not really into me. And that's
I
why you
like
have
the
to treat
chase.
men like shit.
He
Because when you
said it.
treat them good, they don't respect it. But when you
Uh-huh.
treat them like shit, they get more interested. And then
It's
you can
true.
be sweet to them later on. But at
Once
first,
they've
you
earned
have to
it.
treat them like shit.
Yep.
Well, thank you so much. This has been a great time. I'm sorry that
I
I was like
loved
it
this.
would be 20 minutes, but I just
I
had so
knew it
much to
wasn't gonna be
say.
no damn 20
Yeah,
minutes.
you know I'm a little liar. But yeah, thank you so much for coming to Black After Sun. This will happen once a week, at the very least, and I'll be
Please.
on yours whenever I have something to say. I might even just send a voice note in. Like that's the way.
Oh, I love
Like
that actually.
because I just have thoughts
Wait.
about it, but I can't, I
Okay.
don't have the mental capacity to do an episode. But
I hear
please
you.
make sure you guys listen to Bitch is Better, dropping motherfucking episodes is it every single episode that we get? We're gonna get a new
It's every episode except the After Sun episode. So
because you have Black
no
After Sun
episode
to
on
come to.
Sunday. Exactly. I have to do
Thank you.
Black After Sun over here.
Thank you.
So, you hop over there, you hop over here. It's you'll get everything you need.
Exactly. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Enjoy the episodes. Make sure you watch. Make sure you listen to our podcast. Rate it 5 stars and go over on Threads. See what we're talking about over there. Instagram. See what we're talking about over there. And I love you so much.